on Pinaxtv. Day-to-day updates I the premono. Semi bi ho wate. If you also I won't say that. Now they want to know what is the latest update. And I yede a premo ye bob one no na yede a premo na mo so mo hu de ekoso wo Ghana. Ene ewiase afa na nyina. Yes, first update I yede emmo on this particular session I yede emmo no. Honorable Kennedy Agyapong. Him said 31st January the NPP omo eko akono omo kwako yi omo flag bearer na way and a polls upon polls upon polls nipa dodo na eko dodo na de omo polls aba polls omo ni nkan ye predicting why the be winning and why the be why and I didn't want to gina as flag bearer for the new patriotic party na way and a lecturer any finance expert Dr. Evans Dia omo edi polls bi aba HSCC dey Honorable Kennedy Agyapong were really edi kind ama Dr. Yaosebi Chumone Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Mokrade omo atete ahwe baby with about 53%, 53.8%, almost 54% there. Like I say, a one-touch win for Honorable Kennedy Agyapong. Tienko the updates on what as to who is winning come January 2025.
Now, with this, in August, we had some of the candidates doing well, but as it is. Now, with this, in August, we had some of the candidates doing well, but in September, we are seeing a sharp change with some of them, and I would share them with you right away. So, as you can see, in the worst case scenario, we have an Honorable Kennedy Agyapong doing a 44.11%. This is against what he did in August, which was a 41.73%. Now, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, who did a 39.09% in August, has also improved slightly from 39.09 to 39.51. So, Honorable Kennedy Agyapong has increased significantly, and Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia has also increased, but marginally. And then we have Dr. Agyapong, who has actually decreased as compared. He was around, the previous one was around 11.34%, and now he's doing a 6.28%. Then Dr. Yaosebi, who was doing a 2.71% in August, is now doing a 3.19%. And Kwabena Agyapong, who did a 0.34%, is actually doing a 0.86%. So you could see that almost 4 out of 5 candidates have all in a way significantly improved. And this is what has been extrapolated and projected based on the total population size. So we are looking at, in the worst case scenario, we're having a situation where none of these candidates is crossing the 50+1. It means that as it stands, then there is a situation that can happen that there could be a probable runoff if things should stand as this way. However, based on the number of, so if you look at it carefully over here, we have here being 94% of the worst case scenario, because the undecided and undisclosed are forming 6% to make it 100%. Please, is that okay? So now what happens is that in the best case scenario, we see one of the candidates crossing the 50+1. And if as at the September polls, and please, I always say this is not predictive. It is actually just a snapshot as at a period. As at September, if there is any candidate that can cross the 50+1, then it is Honorable Kennedy Agyapong. And we are looking at the 53.8%. Then Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia actually drops, because most of the people who voted for him maybe in 2023 most of them are in the undecided and undisclosed, and they are really looking at where they will stand. Dr. Agyapong gains from 6.28 to 8.27. Dr. Yaosebi gains from 3.19% to 4.39. And Kwabena Agyapong moves from the 0.83, because he was doing 0.34 in August. He's moved to 0.86, and in the best case scenario can move to 1.33. Now, these are how it is looking like for all of them. So we are looking at the worst case scenario being like the baseline, and then the best case scenario being like the ceiling. So what it means is that currently the potential of Honorable Kennedy Agyapong now is he doing a minimum of 44% going into the primaries and a maximum of 53% going into the primaries as at September. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is currently doing a minimum of 32% and doing a maximum of 39%. Dr. Brian Agyapong is doing a minimum of 6.28% and a maximum of 8.27%. Yao Duchum is doing a minimum of 3.19% and a maximum of 4.39%. And Engineer Kwabena Agyapong doing a 0.86% and a maximum of 1.33%. If you look at the delta, you look at the change happening here, almost all four candidates gain, whilst Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is the one who loses because he is the main candidate from which the other candidates are taking votes from. Please, I hope you understand it. And then
All right, so that was a year Dr. Evans Gia, the posa or the Abba currently are or they suggested CID. Honorable Kennedy Agyapong is in a comfortable lead. Omowa Kennedy na edinachi with a year whooping 53.8%, and 54%. I don't know. And Honorable Kennedy Agyapong. Kennedy Agyapong, one cry a base of 44%. One cry no a base of 44%, but in a very good case, a scenario, Honorable Kennedy Agyapong, a bit me enya about 53% obetimi ede akọ nanim ewo abato nimu ewo honum. So that was a year Dr. Evans Dua the posa or the Eba. Now Dr. Ekuya Amwakwa MPP communications team no member ne bako na ne semo ode abetuja about Honorable Kennedy Agyapong wey ena ama Kevin Taylor so abetu to be ede amane no dodo na say all of a sudden Kevin Taylor switch campus say on Kennedy Agyapong ena ebo all can be ma Kennedy Agyapong say moto abama na at a point in the kasemu no ase or campaigning the ama Kennedy Agyapong or say we will not tolerate any disrespect to a honorable Kennedy Agyapong sebi o pena asem kra na nya nsem a obetimi aka fa no to say the Dr. Ekuya Amwakwa eka adefa honorable Kennedy Agyapong no enti we ama Kevin Taylor the boafu party say ono party no MPP party no ono Kevin Taylor or party na asem no wom no free still na or so join a year MPP party no enti on tena ho ma mfa a year flag bearer hopeful honorable Kennedy Agyapong enim entwitwi form tie nkotie asempote ben ena Dr. Ekuya Amwakwa de tudwa enunti ama honorable Kennedy Agyapong wanya backing from Kevin Taylor ho yenkotie what exactly Kevin Taylor is saying about what this lady said yenkoni emrasisi
enimtia omudi bu Kennedy no and na man ya me ya as an MPP former MPP person. I'm still part of it, and sometimes we better be like Kevin Taylor or your campaign Kennedy. But the issue here is how can we allow such young people in the party? Go with the draws yesterday. Obey a doctor Dabeng. Chancellor was starting in Dabeng to look at Kennedy and tell Ghana Funina on Twitter, say Kennedy a Jimmy for or Kasa Ansana Wajini, na Najuni Moon Sipi. Wait. Now Kennedy, wafa mafa kra micro way on fanenda. So how did we get here? How can the party come this low? All because I was a Bawumia be a flag bearer. Fine, we know you are going to rake, but at least show some respect. Oh, your bar. Or bar we got offended to say bear man funny bear man shed too. Now, Ojina can some way. Then we sit and we think this is normal. Yes, cinema made in Nako school, ne papa de Nako school. Na aketesia we ne took Krodo so in nam krum say me a doctor. Such a dirty riffraff. The despicableness of this. And today, you need to be a friend of Bawa, will be being a numkasa as a binigunum, all because of politics, because Bawumia and Yere Yuzumo. What is this? Sanya party. What kind of disrespect is this?
All right, so that was Kevin Taylor, Nesemo, or the Atuja on honorable Kennedy Agyapong. Who said, we won't tolerate any disrespect. Now, someone, Dr. Ekuya Amwakwa to Johnny said, honorable Kennedy Agyapong, Nsembi or can, Yana and Falcon policies, Nsembi or can be or Kasa to say, Sebi, Empono or Kasa, San or Jim, who was over Kasa, you know. After na no ko Jones asema me kan yi ne kwan so anu na asa nya ne kwan so anu no eno ene ensemo lady no Eddie Tuja. It was one unfortunate one. Kevin Taylor also Eddie Nidi Ababeto so said. Empo, some of us forcing the Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ba. And not just a one disrespecting a year honorable Kennedy Agyapong. Tables can turn. Never bet me at Dane. Na Ababedi honorable Kennedy Agyapong. It's more share. No someone more can ye as MPP communications team member. Say they can kind no. No do now feel say MPP ko na nkasa de nkomunya omde Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ba. But grassroots for no say ye pe honorable Kennedy Agyapong. I don't know they no all can they say a year delegates and say baby abefa bia oh mo de ken ba de e beto mo. Mo de ken ba de e beto mo nti. Say MPP pe so mo wini dia. Omonhwe na omonto abano emfama honorable Kennedy Akompreko Agyapong. Nti is what is coming from Kevin Taylor and the camp as against what Dr. Ekwama Kwan Kandefa honorable Kennedy Agyapong one. Sebe ohun say entwa ye say okan sem bi say edefa honorable Kennedy Agyapong and so 31st January we are still waiting say just say ebetumi abba. Moving on with our updates no yede some sports kaka one quite unfortunate incident etumi esi Ghana has ansem we there nanka Ghana ye nimu bi kra na enka ye ho kra as Ghanaians say ye ti krom ha na ye te se ansem we na anything Senegalese goalkeeper as we can see on our screens one young chap or goalkeeper and onyankra edifri Ghana has a ekuo bi omo ye justify your inclusion and I say omo ye trials and yomra na ono so emetre ne bobre na yentimi and scouting and fanning ko other big teams Ghana has a any ebien po a tie ya no to every West Africa ha akupiem ebi a Europe na we ena abrantie no born na 9 from Senegal to Tomwa from Senegal or to Toma bedru Burkina for Liberia Liberia Sierra Leone kwan no so wa de be pie Ghana say oba be justify and I say trials and say oba ya trial bi eni ho e ma nkofukoi kidnap ya brantie ya e no ekokosie ye say omo je ransom e de free in the family ho from Senegal and you almost send this asikai emfa emra ansa enti goalkeeper Sheikh Toure ena nkofukoi eji ne bone na omo twen ya ransom na ama no ena omo eji ne cry free ne nsem na we release omo de free the Senegalese omo foreign even say Ghana hanka foreign ministry foreign affairs ministry omo de buy and we press release ena ye de ababa beto so na first updates and I said post beto social media are in shock social media users are in shock following the heartbreaking death of young Senegalese goalkeeper Sheikh Toure, who was found dead in Ghana as confirmed by a statement from Senegal's Ministry of African Integration and Foreign Affairs. Not just a social media, even I tell same way, papa because celebrity kind Ghana had it, Nenka and no. Say, yetimi kidnap you be demanding ransom from the family. No man to me farmment. Yetimi a branch free. Also, authorities have revealed that the talented footballer was deceived by fraudsters pretending to be football scouts who convinced him that he had been invited to Ghana for a professional trial with a top club. Now you say, Omuma Yehu said, Nkwafukobi, Omu deceive a branch, Omu Dada, say, football scouts be, and I said, Omo fa, Omo ball no, a free Ghana, and I said, Africa, the Omu Kopium or Europe, near Mononino, Omo, yes, scouts, and I trial, Hanti Omra. Now, upon his arrival, the scammers kidnapped the young goalkeeper and demanded a ransom from his family. Despite their desperate attempts to meet the ransom demands, Sheikh's relatives were unable to pay. Tragically, the kidnappers ultimately took his life. One very sad story. Ababe Kayensa is very sad. Omo aposti se obedru ye no omo eche abrantie omo kidnapper no eche ni di kosie ye ana omo demand sika botene edi free na busuafo so mo fa sika na mra manfa ma mo ba no anasa mo de hye no mo nsa enka ne bio abusuafo no ye ya omo ntumi anye sika no anfa ma na we ene emma ni pabonifo yi eje abrantie Sheikh Toure ni din ne nkwa a free nsɛm yayaya nti ɛma Senegal Foreign Affairs Ministry omo de ebetu dwa the press release by confirming say yes. So this is what we have on our screens. Or say Republic of Senegal, Ministry of African Integration, Foreign Affairs and Senegalese Abroad. Press release. Also, the Ministry of African Integration, Foreign Affairs and Senegalese Abroad learned this Saturday, October 18th, 2025, of the death that occurred in Kumasi, Republic of Ghana on Friday, October 17th, 2025, of Mr. Sheikh Toure. That is a Kumasi, and our also see on Saturday, memory that no munyan and tie say Senegal ni our Kumasi a trial on 18th October 2025, and on what is a branch and I said preliminary investigations conducted by the consular services indicates that Mr. Toure, a young Senegalese footballer, may have been the victim of a fraud and extortion network. As investigations say, Abranche Nitina Ye or Oto, a Kofuphobia, almost from Omujiska, and the free Abusha for Omea kidnappers. As we have on our screens from the Senegalese Foreign Affairs Ministry, according to information gathered by the Embassy of Senegal in Accra, the deceased body has been deposited at Ebenezer Morgue in Tafo in the Ashanti region, approximately 25 kilometers from 250 kilometers from Accra. That is from Accra to Kumasi, approximately 250 kilometers. Embassy of Senegal, Accra, Oma confirmed the Ama Senegal for Foreign Affairs Ministry. They said, Abrantia no emu no ye de akwa to Ebenezer Morgue, and I say Ebenezer Mortuary, Tafo. The competent Ghanaian authorities have been officially notified to conduct a thorough investigation into the exact circumstances surrounding the death. In this regard, 2 agents from the embassy will be sent to Kumasi starting Sunday, October 19, 2025, to assist the local authorities in administrative and judicial procedures in coordination with the family and to prepare for the repatriation of the body to Senegal once the necessary authorizations are obtained. The ministry wishes to express its deepest condolences to the bereaved family and assures that this matter is being closely monitored. Dawn in Dakar, October 18th, 2025. Now, I said, and she said, Oma ama nkofo mienu anaze nipa mienu afri nkran ha say the Senegalese embassy ya wo Kumasi said they omo beboa with investigations na omo etimi the necessary arrangements said they after a year authorization and as omo wie bibia etimi afa Sheikh Toure na mu no e de free Ghana ha say na ye de akwakopiem e wo Senegal na ye de ama nabusia for this is a very sad incident to me about the Kayensa. One unfortunate incident yensa to me can now ye be the cheni ahwe the everybody Ghana police ye omo edi wo omo dwumadi omo ye going forward no Ghana police where you and as you can see on our screens this Saturday evening na adaje eni pusokra or Black Star Square Shatter Fest. And as a Shatawale ni birthday a odi ekoso manipa dom ekopie ene ade na ansa na obetimi enya Black Star Square wanga say wi na bra wa bre no na we ena abrante baako na adwen say obefa nyansa kwan so na wakwa kopie mu obabi a ho advantage point a obetimi enya show ni bi ahwe no ahwe nie ena ohyehyɛ ne ho ete say police ni ohye police atade ena ode ekopiem ewo program na se Shatter Fest na se okopiem a otimi ewere ma de ekopie ba bi obenya program no ahwe ne ye obehu obi aye se we hwan na beba sa akode na ebo hwan na ebo obetimi enya na wahwe omu eyie na we na kakra omu etimi ekoche abrantie ya sisi e de ni ti anye ye ama sisi e ye de no akopiem ewo a police wakache Abrantia ni din agasa ene Akoto Nelson 32 years na Abrantia ye dia waye no ho te se oye police ni waye no ho aban utim se ni area mu ho paya na e pai no aban no me ma ne nsa so when you want to copy more Shaka Festa, the 3 Yama channel. It's way a reporter and also about the Ghana Police Service, as you can see on our screens. The Ghana Police Service has arrested a 32-year-old man, Akoto Nelson, for impersonating a police officer to gain free entry to a musical concert at the Black Star Square in Accra. He confessed that the uniform he wore belonged to a deceased chief inspector named Jesse, from whom he obtained it in 2022. As a Waye Ejumana check, year 2022, and a chief inspector Jesse Frim. Chief inspector Jesse Frim, na abranti so say obeto adwuma so amano. Ono na afrim de on de otiase obeto adwuma so de amano. And so of course say the uniform and all the adwuma no. Abranti e ko say sa share ya or the echo PM program na say Black Star Square. Or say a search at his residence in Taifa, Ashaiman, led to the discovery of several items, including a toy pistol, pepper spray, mobile phones, and identification documents. And no any name you who abranti fee na ofri Ashaiman e ba way and a man for business say, hey, Ashaiman to the world, being for even asumana na. So Omejiro overhead the so Omemo report because from Ashaiman to Black Star Squares to Shaka Fest there na ehwehwe so kakra eti a police force kan Akoto Nelson 32 years ya che no for impersonation wakoko gina mu se oye police ni ozo nye police ni ama omo ache na omo ede no akwakotuma asese ede ye hwese ebetimi edi na asem na ebubo na ene wakwakoto aso from police to prison cells. Enti eno any updates I de emamo on Shatterfest impersonation Akoto Nelson. A try, yes, sir. Oko akwa yes. So if you are still with us, stick and stay. We have a lot of updates I de bremo, yedinka bremo bebre. Enti yebeko na yede the next year update the abroad moving away from Shatterfest. In fact, a lot of people are commending Shatawale for that enormous programmer. Wontumi a Black Star Square. And yes, that was unfortunate on the side of Akoto Nelson. Yes, Apostle Emeritus Kwadwosafo nyamemfa ne currency were free. Am also so free no and send bebre na eboboba e free abusuane ho eboboba ene na asore ma ene empo omo a omo stands followers of Dr. Apostle Kwadwosafo. Now when 40 days celebration after the death of Apostle Kwadwosafo was celebrated. Now this celebration yi awon bebre esi na omo akasa no ma na asore ma na hu ze emre bi amobo ze ye twahia ebi juma na se muhu ese rainbow anase nyankonton atope na se me na me da me hu adi e akere mo anase nyankonton ato because of Apostle Kwadwosafo the presence a war anase the gathering na wa ye eno na ama nyankonton ato nti we na 40 days no emu omo 40 days no asorema no Christians of asorema asafo asorema no hu se nyankonton to ho no hu se papa be kansa papa abepiem 40 days yase kire say yes indeed papa is with us 40 days since yankonton heard the reactions from some of the Christians of members no omwangasa honom and some of them omo ekasa omo kasa fa nyankonton ato kire say Apostle Kwadwosafo aba come and say wasem yankonton heard the reaction from Christians of asorema no. Alright, so that was a year Christo Asafo. Sorry, and money be a year 40 days, the aftermath of a year Apostle Kwadwosafo ni wono echi. a whole ceremony and na ye ya obehu se eye dodo na se Christo asafo asori ma no show more reactions towards eye nyankonton and as a rainbow ato ewo eye adwabo na se ma ye nyina ye hu se yes indeed they felt say the man has come back and as he is with them oni omo edaso ewo ho said the meka na bi oni omo ho ekosi every year because this man has been an epitome of a year religion and as a Christo some na nkasa no papa yi eba be kira se ye pa otimu se na asori ho obe make sure say manfo dodo na enyansa no dwuma we nya we ote ma me ba ko se me nana da wase o unim ebi ammo bi a enam the programs are no ye wona asori ho ebi aso ne nana ne so enti this man ni wo mu no in as much as saying nim say wanyini at a point na say okono okoje na home nyame ato ne nsa e de afre no no na ene dwuma odi ye no e de boa e Ghana man ene na asori ma no was one that Wontumi enyi emfa end free eye papa no na bakosemu. He was one person obaye obe ebuaye pa na owie I mean right within 40 days here muna an audio bi so ababeliki na audio we na ebo kokko because obeje dia ne ba be ma ba ko a owo ho ana na yehu ne se ono at a point he was the CEO of a Kantanka group of companies ono na edano at a point na ye beji free ni some abusua no crowd the warning by so when obi an no endi juma ebia na we na ensem boba amanfo ajagraja bekasa osebo de zaman so bibia beto so ano mo kire se sesi papa na nkasa pa de odi na chi eja yesa adwasafo ono na odi na chi eja no na we na lead audio bi apm aba yema eye ne babe ma no warning kese pa se onhwe ne hu ye na wa yante asemboni bi amfa especially osebo the zaman ne some other people are omo family numa se si adre amanfo nyina hu ne se si ade family numu ache because yenim se ne babe ma no ono ne maame nko saa adwasafo so maame nko yenko ne nko tie the leaked audio no ensem wo mu pa because one ne so ni nipa kum ne nsem bi ewo mebrebe ne yenko ne nko tie one na omode ma apostle Joseph ne ba be ma ne yenko tie ne mra sisi
sani obia betu ne nua ketwafo but me pese me ma wote ase ese saa nkrofo a watu omaguma omudidi sebo atem se sebo na di information ma ajagraja no adagraja wo hia information bi afiri sebo ho adagraja no wote ho no o hia information bi afiri sebo ho ene odi akanasem ana adagraja no so ye hunhum nipa adagraja ni hwe kura na mo de mo mfa ne se oni tumi bi akra na mo de mo mfa ne se wakoji aduro no odi yi ni tumi adagraja wakoji aduro ene odi hu de ni so edi so ka bibi a adagraja amekasa papa wu ansuo beto for 3 days rainbow beto ni nyina amam na denti no hu bibi no oka obeka sesebo ena ema adagraja information enkrofo adagraja keka omu nsema ebamu no eye sebo na koka kire no na sebo no onim ka denti na ode anim nyam ne koma adagraja no ono anka emfa nyini dim masa mameka asem cho se wummu ade a emfa masebo so se ola se wa yo se wummu ade na sorry ni mu no asofofo nkwase afo bi o mayi o mu trousers ni o mu shoes ni o mu sankote yare edi wachi a we are not ready for that and now papa no me ne sebo ni mu no more than wo because wummu no and I don't even think say papa ne ba no say the ba no wan ka bone a wudidi papa no enka wumfo ndi no me pesa oba out na obeka say edi enti na papa edi asore ne share wonsa o start say ubeyi ni pictures nyina afra asore dem ho wo la wa na mo anu me da o sweet me beka say yenka say ono no ayi akofra asumdwe nka na asumdwe no obi aka wonsa chi nyina pro obi aka obo drugs obi aka wo koke kwasi aboy etese obi aka obo koke sibo na suro ana sibo na di ni die ma menka say sibo suro sibo na di ni die ma but me give you am there I swear to God who made me say ya mpase papa firi nyame na nya aduro na nya beye na se ne ye nyina ye woni gidie mu no agidi se papa efiri nyame no a wosoma wosi wenkokum sebo wenkokum wenkokum wudi bi ba sebo so akodu. I swear to God, you can take me to even Flagstaff house. So we yes ade na meba wo fie bitua botrimakun o de opa asomase e mekum sebo na mente na hwe se ade be kyewa e na wo ma obesom wo so medi body ni nyina oba na wato funu adaka de esi ho se papa anya hwe abone nya hwe se papa anya hwe abone nya hwe e na ka wo se papa ma no enya wo de panyinu figo ho adwo wo ho bekimu nyina wo ho on se wo ye different na doubt se papa bakra ne wa obi anim eti so afoforo ni ujimi a masa fatena baby a wote no saga ne ya friend sa brata poli a woni na wo ntafo na wo sori a na wo ne wo yire na mo sa no bo yira ma ne se saga ne wo ne wo yi ka kire no so wo ne wo yi e de na wo pe wa sori ni mu kone koto wa sori e die nti na wo yi papa pictures nyina efiri asori ni mu e die nti na wo yi papa pictures nyina efiri asori ni mu e de wo de bebobo ho e de na ba ya papa du ko school e wa America wo de ko da wi ene ma pesem anko besie kodwo basahye ade wo sa ba ya wo betena aga na ha papa Rolls Royce e to ma no wa fa anko se wo koton ana ofusi enim asase na wo teso a wodi dwa wanum se wa toda wasi dai eye asase a papa eye so de bebie school ana wo kosi osi kotwa bi ana wo kofa ni nyina ana wasi wo da wo so ade adwuma na kodwo wo ye di imperial ma wugu no papa adwuma bi ode ma obi wugu no o fight papa ade na si a wo no bodyguards na mode papa ko wu fie wo no ade na mode ye ni nti a ofa asorifo ni bia omuso asofofo a jimifo omugu headquarters so asabi ebinum enimu nyansa a obi omuso omumehwe omunyankopon no de ode aya no dia na ode ye no kwadwo come out and say it na ewiase nyina ehu na gya jimi na wujimi no kwadwo obi ansuro so odi mi ho agwa kwadwo mi nu mienu ba ko bewu mesi mi nsuro kwadwo mesi wadi adura medidi esene I'm telling you. So unima busa de metimi de aya wo no ho opa kofa Ghana ha mafias nyina bra wuntimi mfesi me makachro on se tembia be umenkwa na metimi kam me se sa opa ma me kwa ne fa bodyguards na wodi omudi bone no menkwa mefesi mo ana ofu se meto ne yede ko ho Jimmy for so and
all right, so that was the lead audio. A very strong warning to Apostle Koyosa from the Babemano, a man warning about so Ajagraja, any Osebo, who say on Shani Huye, na BBSia, and yes, indeed, he has a lot of people, and as I was nipa chrono to face. So that was the lead audio in you could see. Now, moving on with the updates, no, you call a year as Santimantem Old Tafo Honorable Vincent Old Tafo MP. And also Edinin Sem Ababe Tuja are operate and Kabumu Ediama the NPP. Na Nensem Ozimu Heye na Monto Abano Emma nipa or Sefata so Beba the NPP for Konenim. Na Wetimia Kojina ade pretumi ade ama MPP ko no na nya sa na mo anto aba na mani papa a osefata na chese yebeti ane se yebeti honorable Esiedu his excellency Esiedu Nketia e wo Ghana ha sei enti yenko tie honorable Vincent Ekowasefo ne nsem a ode tu dwa wo MPP omu nhia mu die bi a omu edi yenko tie ne emra sese
have broken the 8, or it was difficult for us to break the 8. Understood. Let's understand that perspective. But as a serious political party, what we do from now, because we know, say, elections, a process. It's not an event that you wait till 2024 and go and win an election. You have to start from now and see what will happen tomorrow. And then, I'm not telling them about even UK and other places. How many of us even pick our phone to even post MPP or even defend something MPP on our social media platforms? NDC we need social media because nipa baako otimi fa ne phone no create about 20 different fake accounts. To do ya say asem baako ba no de tweety and also the cancel at the fa party ho. Then no tifia no say eh MPP kura no say omo nya de o. We ourselves have even failed to do that. And I think the young people we should be able to take social media as one of the strategic means for us to be able to bounce back as a party. Social media will play 40-50% of the 2028 elections. If we lose there, we have a problem as well. After the 31st January elections, the best and they say, yeah, waha, it be supported Bawumia. It is okay. It be supported Ken. It is okay. We are all party people. Obi oni me political lineage biano.
All right, so that was a honorable Vincent Nesemo or the Tuja urging the new patriotic party or more members to take social media serious, Wontumi and try no for and for a party no Wontumi and for Emra Bemu come 2028 election a babe kono na or so 824 na or the extra almost na yentimi enya a very good candidate to represent us. So that we can come back stronger as the new patriotic party. Moving on with our update. NSS scandal by over 500 million Ghana cedis and one semi by they've been charged. NCBI even say the Omako court started trial no. And some debris but I had a cycle and I said we can see on our screen the stealing cycle of a gifty or worry. And give your worry, the former NSS, or more a penny deputy director, then some Ababi Brebe, the stealing cycle of a year gifty or worry. Now, one or say gift your worry, deputy director general of the National Service Authority generates 9,934, generates 9,934 ghost names as National Service personnel. First of all, they generated ghost names. It started with ghost names. And Sana Sikai Womo Nina EBPP 9,934 ghost names. And now more a generative. Now, two, no, I say give to her. Then signs an agreement with her private company, Blocks of Life Consult BLC, on behalf of the National Service Authority to sell products on hire purchase to National Service personnel. And so, and I said, after generating a ghost names, no, we are of course, so now, so echo signing agreements with the company Blocks of Life Consult on behalf of a National Service Authority, NSA. So, I will turn products on hire purchase to National Service personnel. Funny enough, these personnel, but they don't even exist. As an turn the mana momo. And this is the second step, and as I approach, so fast Sikano, free Ghana for her. And after that, three no say, give to your and Blocks of Life Consults, then uses the 9,934 ghost names to secure a loan amount of 31,502 and 91 Ghana cedis, 31.5 million a year Ghana cedis from a ADB bank, which has deposited into NSA hire purchase accounts. Like I said, after say only 9,934, some ghost names no call them. Oh, NSS for the 20 honum. Na omoto amount say na betimi afiri mu aba nti mo alone na yemfa nkofa niema no emfa mre omo na omo ye de bro mu wi a there is a guarantee say you betete afiri omo allowance a ye betuetu am omo no, then we'll use that money to pay back the loan nti omo de sa ni pay eko gina ho as guarantors omo assure bank and say yes indeed these are national service personnel who are going to pay back the high purchase products omode ema omo enti we and the 13 ema ediska no e the amount 31 million Ghana cedis 31.5 million Ghana cedis. Now, point 4, no, Gift Your Wife then transfers an amount of 22 million 925 118 Ghana cedis 69 pesos to a private company known as American Global Company, and the remaining money to 3 different companies owned by her. So after Sikaneba, I don't know, 22.9 million. To a American Global Company or the koto or more account mo. And now the Sikana account to 3 different companies or more account mo. As our companies me sani na on one kasa Lydia and your normal part of a year our 500 million cities NSS a year almost scandal a buy no. This is on a cycle, on only process, and on only who born a boom one of the companies. This is the breakdown. So that was the stealing cycle of Gifty or worry. That is the update. First of all, on one side, create ghost names at the data na ɛwɔ hɔ dada no ho ɔmo wie no ɛna ɔne ne companies akɔ sign agreement sɛ mo bɛma NSS for no nneɛma na ɔmo use no on high purchase ebi a fridge NSS ni yɛ do akɔto kuro bi so a ɛm sɛ wonya biribiara nti sɛ wonya fridge kakra gas cooker at least wobɛhwɛ TV kakra nti saa nneɛma wei nyinaa yɛde mɛma mo on high purchase bosomi biara osika na ɛbɛba no ne atew enti saa ɛna ɔne ɔmo kɔ sign sɛ ɔmo bɛyɛ de ama NSS personnel no ɛna ɔmo wie yɛ no na ɔmo de saa NSS personnel ghost names yɛ ɔmo create no they don't even exist ɛnka ɔmo exist mpo na mo sɛ oh nka yɛ adwen pa NSS for etimi kɔto ha yɛ de obi akɔto ne de obi akɔto arɛhosɛm ɔbɛkɔ no wani ayɛ ɔtotɔ enti nka saa hyehyɛ yɛ bi sɛ mpo wɔ hɔ a ɛnka ne kwan so ano no kɛnyɛ bɔne mepa na meba bɛgye mempa me mɛgye nam te baa bi din but ɔmo ankɔ meba bɛgye no so nkɛ bɛboa ɔmo so ɔmo wie na ɔmo de saa ghost names you worry ɔmo wie na ɔde saa ghost names yi according to reports a ɛba no ɔde ɛkɔgye loan ɛwɔ ADB bank hɔ a ɔmo de kɔto NSA National Service Authority high purchase account ɛyɛ sɛ ɔmo create account bi for high purchase na ɔmo ɛba abɛyɛ no ɔmo wie na transfer sika no 22.9 million ɛde ɛkɔ ɔno ne company a ɛno san yɛ American Global Company Limited ɔmo de ɛkɔto mu na de aka no so ɔmo kyekyɛ mu into 3 parts and ɔmo de toto 3 different companies a ɛno so gift warrior na ngasa ɛdia and that was I mean a very material say I mean in the first place what me create this number of people say they exist Ghana yenti omoka eno kra no manchen what say gina so asemo after say yenti omoka no kra wonchen eno eho ena amanfo dodo na so eho ebon sansem we mu because at the point that yenti omoka no so where was that particular money going to and so who say yet me create ghost names here yɛmfa kwan foforɔ bi so ɛnsa nyeska ɛmfɛmfi yes our ghost names yi ho ɛno ɛna ma high purchase we nyina ba mu loan je ɛkɔ raise scan yɛ pentem yɛntimi ntwɛn na bosomi bia tete ne kakra enti ɛno ɛna ɛma ɔmo ɛkɔ create we nyina ɛde ma ɔmo ɛtra so ɛde gye saa sika we nyina 31.5 million Ghana cedis ebi wo mu pa enti se sie ya charge ɔmo yi yɛhwɛ baabi a case no nyina ɛbɛkɔ akɔpie private legal practitioner moving on into our next update and so ɛde ne nsɛm aba bɛto now what is Martin Pebu and nsɛm bɛyɛ na ɔde to dwa ɔse the duopoly of NDC and NPP ɔmo de so akyɛ since you're breaking into democratic rule ne deɛ NPP NDC NPP NDC CPP Baba PPP NDP omo nyina omo ntimi ye ka wa ye ka omo nyina bom kra e be ye din se omo betimi agina P NPP ni NDC anemu na practice legal practitioner private legal practitioner Martin Pebu e dey beto you say within 20 years this is very shocking So within 20 years, you bet me enya a very different party so we Ghana so other than a NDC and I say NPP. And you be na yakwakotie what exactly he said about a year the end of the NDC NPP duopoly reign Ghana politics. You're going to Martin Pegu na yezamra sisi.
Party. It was actually Democratic Republican. It was the joint name belonging to the Democrat. Democratic Republican. You can Google and see how it turns out. And in their history, other parties have come and won the election. So you hear about the Whigs. Yeah, the Whigs were very popular in the US and the UK and other people. You see, so it's not a given that MPP, NDC will survive. No, actually it won't happen. It's not in human nature to continue MPP, NDC. No, yes, Dr. Zato said it. Center left, center right. Yes, main ideologies. But the constant thing in human nature is change.
Change is constant.
Change is constant. So that time will come where we would want to change, have something else. And that's why I'm thinking that it's good Alan is starting now. Where he stands the better chance will be 2032. Let him accept that age.
But that would go contrary to your position about age.
Age, yes. So the party thing. So then it's good Solomon is behind the younger ones. Alan may try it in 2028. He won't get it. But by 2032, Alan's party, Cheddar's party, Kwame Bediako, yeah, that's the future. With the Gen Z's coming, some of us will be supporting because, like I've said, the key things that you look at, Ediju and I are lawyers. So you look at Ediju, then I look, is this some divine thing? No, a point will come, we'll throw in our hearts. Because we look at it and we see that, no, we can also do it. You meet a lot of lawyers and they're like, it's a question of time. So just mark it. Anybody who tells you that it will always be NDC, NPP has not studied history enough.
All right, so that was a year private legal practitioner, a year lawyer Martin Pegu, and now Ode Ninsem Ebetu channel, letting us know, sir, there is a new party, UP Plus, Abba, Ama, Omo, Betimi, Abba, Bedi Juma, and as Omeba Betimi, Beti Ghana, so in the next, within 20 years here, we can end the duopoly of NDC MPP in Ghana politics. Now, moving into some international news. Cameroon elections are on 12 October 2025. Ama and Sembebre Ebobo Eba CCA Ameno Ekase. CCA dear, out of 10 regions are more a year Cameroon. CCA the incumbents Paul Biya, His Excellency. CCA were taking lead with 9 regions out of the 10. First of all, at a point here, we say the opponents Isaac Chiroma Bakari at a point now both say I don't know and Edin Kunim Ewa Abatwa a course no a Catholic Bishops Conference our war Cameroon eba Betu just onto the boss na on relax kakra na more making sure say there is calm a year Cameroon Cameroon Rebecca ya papa says ya 90 versus 7 years when 92 years plus if I'm not mistaken. And he says yes, or be winning election yeah, or beside this so about 7 years and the man will be crossing into his hundreds. Not in this world, in Africa here, we have a president that he's over 100 years. What exactly any policies a day panel betini and the abwa a Cameroon and minor it's way asem kese pa. This man is about to set a very big record. There will as the president Wontumi Ababa so for so many years. President Paul Biya Ababedi akonwa so Yebeka say last year within this year early this year or the betu just obesa contested 12 October elections no and some bebre say na there no obeye papa with your age usabe we near about you are crossing your hundreds and dey pan na betimi e dey ababeye e dey ama Cameroon man no it is a say from the look of things no betimi aba say president His Excellency Paul Biya obetimi ababa besan so ababe di Cameroon so bio na wa cross the hundreds. Yes, and this is a year what we have on your screens as a breaking news. As the votes from 9 out of the 10 regions in Cameroon have been reviewed by the National Votes Count Commission as it stands. His Excellency Paul Biya is leading by a very wide margin. Like I said, we're in a comfortable lead na maybe Kofuko bi and as amanyoko bi e de esa omo ewo eye Ghana ha na ye say His Excellency the incumbent president His Excellency Paul Biya is leading 9 regions ayabobo ni nyina de sisi ono na ABD. But counting for the center region is the only one left. Now it's a region, the center region, and as a central region, Cameroon. Omo de pe na aka yenya emboboye. Once completed, the results from the National Votes Count Commission will be forwarded to the Constitutional Council, where Clement Atangana will announce the final results. Clement Atangana is a easy boss at Cameroon. Once results no be complete, o me wie ne kan ni nyina no, omo ebe pia so the ama EC chairman. That's a Constitutional Council where Clement Atangana will announce the final results. Now, if he is winning in 9 out of 10 regions, then he has already won. This means he has another 7 years again to be president. He's currently 92 years. His term will finish when he is just 100 years old. This isn't election, but a selection. And when they are just imposing a pobia on the good people of Cameroon. This so we're winning 9 regions near 10. That's what we need crown there. As a Makuna can be count money dukra as a sachet BC 2024 elections. Yeah, my Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and Tempana or back ebe declares honorable His Excellency John Dramani Mahama money yo why are DS wedding kunim. So as at that time, Granny and kind way and now obe concede defeat. Ebiana ekoso ewo Cameroon to see the incumbents for Bia out of 9 regions, 10 regions no edu the amane ho asese she said yes indeed the man is winning comfortably in Cameroon. She said 92 years and the 7 years out of Babedi Nese 100 more by 100 years pepe na we free so na 92 years cry the dancing 92 years cry and a dancing na wababedi 100 years. And this is the breaking news a free Cameroon but at a point na the biggest opponent obo say report by and it says we din kunim Isa Chiroma na do na say onu mom na din kunim ma o start bo say amanfo so tu hiregu ne so ne ade powder nyina gu ne so ne ade eno enema mpanifo ba ye bega sa adwobro Wontumi bo ase enkosi se ye bebobo aba no na ye hu de odi nkan anase odi nkunim enti we ena ekoso ewo Cameroon mama bato a ekoso a ye behu a president who will reign up to his 100th years. Moving on to Nigeria, enyina de ekoso about Regina Daniels and Ned Nwoko omo aware no mu ensensem a eboba at a point. Yehuza Regina Daniels claiming say ono akasa ni kunu fie e treating it say akwadi na okone maame fie who say yes indeed waba ono akasa ni dem we arehosema social media communicators no do na de omo nsem ababetudwa those who are supporting papa Ned, those who are supporting Regina Daniels and so they are talking about the fact that then and as young as you are papa when you say this man practically can be Regina Daniels so still she went ahead and got married to this man and Regina Daniels after incidents in Baba Bontia or the SM about to just mokasa o mokasa o mu kasama no kasa twa me ho Eddie Bom. As you can see on your screens, what exactly she was saying, the aftermath of a year incident in CA when you could feel. You go to the embassy.
My age mates, you know understand. 3 things everybody must learn from this Regina Daniels and Nedwoko marriage saga. Number 1, social media is not real life. Not let anybody deceive you. Nobody they post their sad moment online. If you hear that statement where they get make for that video, no, for Nedwoko house, I be nobody. For my house, I be somebody. That's a statement of pain and regret. But all this why the sad moment you see them online, no. Even when you don't even cast, you see say not be she who post by herself. Now other people post them. Be mindful of what you wish for yourself. God, I tap from the grace. You don't know what you did. People are passing through a lot. Now you don't know. Number 2.
Nigeria is 65. Oof. That's a big number. That's a big number. It's older than my husband. So, yeah. But you know, guys, I remember those days when it's independence. Like you see every kid, the street is flooded. Myself, I'm dressed in green. Everyone doing their march past, singing national anthems, You know, I hope it's still the same. Like that practice. Like, I hope it's still the same. The joy to celebrate your country. I just hope it's still the same. Like, the fact that every school would have to go to somewhere to sing their national anthem, it's just, thinking about it now, it's ridiculously patriotic. I love it. Let me even sing our national anthem. Nobody should laugh here. Nigerians, we hail thee, our own their native land.
For Nedwoko house, I be nobody. Why for my house, I be somebody. That statement is a statement of pain and regret at the end of the last comment of a fool. If to say I know before, I for follow my age mates. You know understand. 3 things everybody must learn from this Regina Daniels and Nedwoko marriage saga. Number 1, social media is not real life. Not let anybody deceive you. Nobody they post their sad moment online. If you hear that statement where they get make for that video, no, for Nedwoko house, I be nobody. For my house, I be somebody. That's a statement of pain and regret. But all this why the sad moment you see them online, no. Even when you don't even cast, you see say not be she who post by herself. Now other people post them. Be mindful of what you wish for yourself. God, I tap from the grace. You don't know what you did. People are passing through a lot. Now you don't know. Number 2 thing everybody must learn from Regina Daniels and Nedwoko marriage saga. The rich they cry, the poor they cry. Just because it not end well for Regina Daniels, not be excuse for you to settle down for less. If marriage between 2 poor people, problem they dey inside. So not to say because say you physically go settle down for poor and your age mate, poor person your age mate, make something like this to come into the picture. One of the advantages I get as a young person when they grow up, and because say I grew up in a community setting. What do you mean? It means for community they're not the first compound, which means you know the way your neighbor and the wife they live. Nothing they hidden. Now we they call to call settle your if your neighbor and the wife they get case. Now we go see settle them. Say after what they go on. Silly things now they square marriage. You go your wife they complain say every market day like 4 days of market day, the man not give me money to carry go market. All those things you go before you look and play marriage don't spoil. Now what I tell you say 10-20 years from now nobody go marry again because marriage is not working. Marriage is not a work for anybody. You know what it means say 2 different people from 2 different background and experience they journey together for a lifetime journey. It not work. You just be like me now they raise me traditionally with this my experience and everything. You go carry another person who they raised another experience, another background, make me and I live life together for a lifetime. There must be problem. So whether you settle that with your age mate, a poor person, a broke person, you are bound to face challenges in your marriage. You know understand. Number 3 thing everybody must learn from Nedwoko and Regina Daniels. Polygamy they favor men. As a man, even if you must, I don't advise any man to marry, but even if you must marry, go for polygamy. It they protect your heart and emotions. You see, as Regina Daniels don't go now, the marriage get problem. Now you see now she everybody they mock, nothing concern the man. As you go, you'll be like say you get plenty things, you go miss one. Your life continues, your heart is protected. Now Regina Daniels get everything to lose. So as a man, if you must marry to protect your heart, your emotions and everything, your dignity, your reputation, go for polygamy. So in case one of your woman misbehave or you not go well with the way you plan them, as that one go, your life continues, your heart is secure, everything is secure. You know understand? I don't want to make this video before because personally for me, I don't want to make this video before because but I just have to do it because the man Ned Woko is from Delta State and we know many will get money for this state. So if something they threaten the peace of my fellow billionaire, I should be able to address it. Now why I take them upon myself to make this video. God bless you.
This is the Prime Minister. We don't have to come out here. If you want to come
Please, ladies and gentlemen, you are blocking the latest and the newest couple in the universe. Please, don't talk like off your phone. Yes, officers, please, don't be phones. We don't need too many phones there, please. If you are having Samsung, you are permitted. Infinix, you are permitted.